blade would come, or the handle comes off of my, I don't even know what this knife is called. I just know it's supposed to be used for chopping up herbs in a little wooden bowl that I do not have. So I just use it for scraping dough off the counter usually. It was missing one of the pegs when I first got it, so I knew eventually the second peg would come out and the blade would come loose. Go. That's not a problem. It's not a particularly sharp knife. I mean, I sharpen it periodically, but considering what I use it for usually, I don't usually keep it too sharp unless I'm actually planning to use it for its intended purpose and chop herbs. All right, let's go ahead and scrub off my counter a little. Making a little room. Cleaning up our messes as we go. Good to clean as you go. Otherwise you end up with a massive mess and you don't want to cook again. All right, so we're going to get most of this off the counter. There we go. Alrighty. So I'm thinking for Revenant's pizza, it's going to be Alfredo sauce, cheddar, mozzarella, and Parmesan. Couple of onions sliced thin, and some steak on top. Any other suggestions? I wanted to sprinkle some herbs on it. I'm thinking maybe I should add a little bit of salt and garlic to the steak slices itself. See if that adds a little excess flavor. Maybe a sprinkling of oregano. I want this to be more than just grease and salt. I want it to have flavor. Unfortunately, I'm not entirely sure how to do that. You're just drooling. Well, I'm glad to be of service. Get a little cutting board out. And my favorite knife. Hello, baby. See, I love garlic too. For me, it'd be something spicy. Oh yeah, no, I'll be adding red pepper flakes to my pizza. Boop. Yeah, that should slice nicely. All right, so my steak has had the chance to partially thaw out. So I should be able to slice it into thin pieces that can go right on top of the pizza. I like creamy and spicy together too. Unfortunately, Revenant has acid reflux, so I go easy with the spicy usually. What do you call it? I personally like to do Alfredo sauce, mozzarella cheese, and sorry if this disturbs anyone. The toppings would be a mixture of jalapenos and pineapple. So since this is partially frozen, I'm able to cut it into really thin slices. I'll show you a piece before it thaws out. This is a really good way to slice things thin for like hot pot, or if you're going to be making a stir fry also. See, a good thing to write in the book in bold. Doing this, always place a wet paper towel under the chopping board. Yes, that is something I forgot to do. I'm like, why is my chopping board moving around? I usually state that, but there we go. Thank you for pointing out my beginner's mistake, Noodle. There we go. Stay. I think my big problem is the lighting in here isn't great, so I have a hard time seeing what I'm cutting. There we go. Look how thin that one got. Ooh. Look at that.